Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Jason, KO4TFE. Today at US-3786 Waveland State Historic Site again. Today is Memorial Day 2024. I wanted to get a quick activation in, but Memorial Day, Camp Nelson is being a veteran cemetery. They have a pretty big event there, so I didn't want to go disturb that. Even though it's at a different area of the park, it's still pretty busy, and they park people up in the monument area. So I came here to Waveland. It's about time to get the grill going, so I want to get on the air and get this activation in the books pretty quick. But I brought my Wolf River coil again. Right now I've just got the 17-foot whip connected, as you can see, and some radials deployed out. I have 40 meters worth of radials. So we're going to start at 20. I also brought my QMX today, still naked. I haven't had time to make a case for it. I've actually been building my TR35, and so I'm a little bit behind on some of the other stuff I've been wanting to do. But I finished that up today, and I'm pretty excited about that, so I hope to get it on the air really soon. That video should drop later this week, probably Friday. Although it will be up by the time you see this, because I don't think I'll upload this until afterwards, because I just did an activation on Saturday that you guys are probably watching, have already watched already. So I've got my QMX here, and my little POTA straight key, which I modified. You may have seen the short where I made this magnet return. Thanks to Jason from COAX and CAMPSTOOLS for the inspiration on that. And this is actually his knob. It's kind of a take on the Navy knob, which makes it much easier to send. Holding it as, I believe Chris is his name, the author of the CW Way of Life. If you have not read that book, highly recommend it. It will change the way you send on a straight key just tremendously. It's a great book, a fun read, and there's a ton of good information in there. So yeah, definitely check that book, and check out Jason over at COAX and CAMPSTOOLS on YouTube. He's got a great channel. He does activations, shows a lot of the theory behind the antennas that he uses, and then goes out and shows the activation, and does cool little mods like the magnet mod that I got the idea for this POTA from. So let's go ahead and get on the air. Like I said, I've already set up the antenna. It's tuned on 20. It's like 1.2 to 1, so it should be good to go. So the radio's on, it's on 20 meters. Let me get my logs set up here. Actually, I think I'm gonna kind of sit sideways at this table. Try to get a better angle on my key here. So I'm gonna apologize in advance if there's anything that looks kind of weird. I've got, like I said, I'm trying to get, yeah, I think this actually worked pretty well. Okay, so apparently so I was charging my Talent Cell battery that I usually use with this, left it at home, and I have my large battery pack which is fully charged. Apparently the QMX thinks that voltage is too high, so I don't know. I'll have to see how this is going to work, if at all. Let's see, Wolf River coil, QMX, start on 20 meters, CW, and it's 2100, 2134. All right. Let's see if I can go into setup here. This is probably ill-advised because I'm probably going to blow this thing up, but let's see. I'm hearing a lot of stations. I thought the pretty fast stations too. The CQWPX contest was this weekend. and I thought it was over, but maybe not. Oh, do I have this set up? Let's see. I'm gonna change this back. I think, well, my voltage has gone back up, but I think the issue might be that okay, well, I give. I don't know what the issue might be. I apologize, I can kind of see the camera shaking. It is incredibly windy here. We had severe weather all night. There were 3 confirmed tornadoes, and I think they said there was 4 or 5 more potential investigations they're going to go do to see if they were tornadoes as well. I know Jessamine County, where I live, we had 72 mile an hour reported winds, straight line winds as far as I know. Alright, so let's see. Man, it is just, okay, so it is in straight mode. Oh, maybe my cable is bad. Let's see if I have another cable here. Let me put this in practice mode and see, maybe. Well, I know I have another key here somewhere. Let me try a different key. Well, up to 20. Let's go into keyer. All right. Wind is, I mean, I bet we're having 50 mile an hour gusts right now. This is absolutely insane. I don't even know if I'm going to finish this activation. Radio's not working. Incredibly windy. Okay, so I think it is the voltage on this battery that it's unhappy with, which is really frustrating. Because I don't have a good way to pat it down or get it to die quickly. Well, at least with the camera blowing around, you feel like you're here. You can feel like you're here with me, sitting right next to me. So I've got it set to warn, not prevent transmit, but for some reason it still won't transmit. I know my SWR is good. It's saying I've got 13.8 volts. What can I set the threshold to? Something different? Let's see. No. GPS protection. I don't have a GPS. I'm not sure what that means. Well, with this battery, it's going to take a long time to get down from 13.8. I'm drawing 50 milliamps right now. I've got a 12 amp hour battery. So, let's see. What can I do? I don't have another battery. I could maybe go connect it to my car, although I don't really want to sit over there, but I guess I could. I wonder if I have a different problem. Let's see if I can remember. I think if I long press this. So it could be my side tone volume, maybe it's too low. Let's see. Is it keyer or audio? I think it's under audio. Side tone volume. Crank that up, see if that helps. Well, you know, I think I actually have my 891 in the car still. Let me go grab that. did schedule this ahead of time, so hopefully the RBN will pick me up and spot me. Cool. So even in straight key mode. I have not sent on straight key in a long time. At Hamvention I did get to play with some Bengali keys, and I really wanted to pick up a Spark, Bengali Spark straight key. signals today. Utah. First time I've ever not given a 599, but his tone is really strange. Texas. That's an X. Lots of Texas today. Oh, KG4. KG4BIG, he's a big Kentucky activator. Over. Oh, that's a Q. Louisiana. A lot different than yesterday, Friday, Saturday, whatever day that was. Took me an hour to get 11 contacts. And now I've got 9 in about 10 minutes. But yeah, I got to try out a Bengali Spark and really fell in love with it at Hamvention. I did not get it though because the only one they had was the demo. And I thought if I'm going to spend that much, I really want a new one. So I'm going to try to pick one up at Hamcation, or I don't know if they're going to be at Huntsville Hamfest or not. But I hate to have to order one and spend 30 bucks for shipping, but I really want a new one. But man, it was a sweet key. Plus 40. Yep, he's a good take. I gotta say, sending with this little key is a whole lot more fun now. It was a beast before. So out of the box, these are fun little keys, but the spring is really stiff, and I'd cut a couple of coils out of it, and that helped a lot, but it still wasn't a huge, it was still a chore. It hurt a lot to send on. But after doing the magnet mod and the knob mod here, I'm very happy with it. Alright, so oh, KD4SN. Over 9. I mean, this is crazy. Why is it that everywhere I go, it seems like trains follow me? Fort Hare, there's always a train. Now, here, I think this is the first time I've heard a train here, though. All right, I think that's enough on 20. Let's call one more time. Then I might move. I don't know where I'm going to move to, but because I can so easily now with this antenna, it's kind of fun. Now where I want to go. It's getting later, so the lower bands are going to be better. Let's see. Let me try some 40. I don't think I got down to 40 yesterday, so let me go readjust my antenna and I'll be right back. Well, I said I was going to switch bands, but I got a couple of visitors, which was really cool. N4AAJ and N4AJJ stopped by to say hey, and we've worked on the air quite a bit. They're both big SOTA and POTA activators here in Kentucky, mainly SOTA, but do some POTA as well. So we just chatted for like an hour. It was really cool just to get to know those guys a little better. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me, and I hope to catch you in person or on the air again soon. And for everybody else, till next time, 73.